When majority of people read JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, they know one thing to be true. This shit is going to be very, very bizarre. But you don't realize how bizarre it is until you actually start watching the show. And you see some of the characters and you're like, oh, that's what they mean when they say it's bizarre. Because when I think about some of the characters, some that are flashing to my mind right now will include some part 3 characters, because for whatever reason Araki was on his extra bizarre timing with part 3. You just realize how weird they are. And that brings us to this topic today. The weirdest characters in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures 2. Starting up first, we have Forever. Yes, I am talking about the fucking orangutan. Now, watching the Strength episode / Forever episode, it sucks. Honestly, any rewatch I do of the series, I kind of just leave it out. And whenever I talk about part 3 on this channel, I also leave it out. Unless I'm specifically talking about the weird parts of part 3. This character, I mean, you could call him a character. They're a side villain, but you call him a character. They literally are just a creepy orangutan. Like, bro, for one, I don't know how Enya the Hag and Dio even got this fucking orangutan to sign up. What did they offer this nigga? Bananas? Like, this... I'm actually getting a little annoyed because every time I think about it, I get a little annoyed because I'm literally like, how did Dio literally get swords and monkeys on his crew and as inanimate objects, but they were chasing the Stardust Crusaders? Like, the only reason he even did most of the things he did was not only to catch the Joestars, of course, but was also to get with a 12-year-old girl who's taking a shower. That's awful. That is horrible. Deplorable. Like, I held off from putting him in one of these videos for so long just because not only does the stand suck, because again, I don't like the strength stand, because imagine you're trying to fight somebody and now you have to get them on a boat. If you had a problem with someone in the city, but your stand only works on a boat, what do? Do you bring the boat to the city? But I had to add him for this series because he's part of one of the most uncomfortable episodes and chapters within JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Like, seriously, people in the community talk about it a lot. Like, a lot, how uncomfortable that shit was. And don't worry, I'm definitely one of those people, because, yeah, that shit was fucking odd. Up next, why not talk about the king of being weird in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Yoshikage Kira. I think every scene you see of Yoshikage Kira on screen is pure weird. He's such a weirdo. Like, throughout the entire series, every time you see him on screen, every time he's shown, every time he's mentioned, it has a little weird aura about him. The creepiest him was definitely the first version. The blonde-haired Yoshikage Kira was a fucking creep. That nigga right there, he was moving different. He was comfortable. He was comfortable in his weirdness then. He had been doing it for so long. He never had to change identities or move anything. You know, he was just like low-key showing people how weird he was, but like no one was paying enough attention to him to care. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Having a hand out in the grocery store, and not only that, your hand is trying food. Mind you, there's a separated hand from a rest of a deceased body. What are you doing? Opening car doors for your hand, and no car is just supposed to drive by as you do that. No one just wants to walk through this busy town as you open a car door for your hand. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And it's the fact that he has so strong urges. Like, his entire intent and desire is to try to kill pretty women for their hands.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And if he doesn't do that, his fingernails start growing at a rapid pace. What the fuck are you made of? Genuinely, I've never seen someone get denied of something and then they just like start manifesting it, or their own will starts getting so much that they literally have to take it. They literally are physically enamored to take it. It's on top of that this nigga would deadass hawk you down, look at you, tell you everything about himself, just so he can kill you with a clear conscience. And even if he doesn't tell you everything, he'll still have a clear conscience at the end of the night, because all he wants to do at the end of the night is live a ordinary life. Well, if you wanted to live an ordinary life, why are you killing people? Why are you messing people's lives up but expecting your life not to be messed up in return? Like, I fully don't get that. I love his character so much though, because he just keeps it real on what he wants, but it's such a contradiction of what he wants. Okay, to end off, we're going to talk about Doppio. Now, I'm only talking about Doppio. Literally only Doppio. Because I think his weirdness comes more from like a psychological effect of being tied with Diavolo for so long, that it's only right that he's naturally weird, because what the fuck does he be doing most of the time? He comes off as nice and innocent and all that good shit, but like, by the end of part 5, you can see clearly that he's off his rocker. To any normal person, like, let's say you're a normal person, you run in Doppio, and he's like, brr, brr. Oh shit, I gotta take this, hold up. Brr, brr. Oh, hello? Oh, hey boss, what you need me to do? You need me to be who? Which Roddy? Shit. You're literally just gonna back up and walk away. I can bet you that. I can bet you $5 right now. You're not talking to that person. If someone pulls out a random inanimate object, whether it be a rock or whatever the case is, brr, brr. Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta take that. Hold on. Brr, brr. Hello? Oh, boss? Giorno? Who the hell is Giorno? And plus, being around Doppio for too long is like an invitation to getting yourself either killed or involved in some shit you really don't want to be involved in. Because you already know, Diavolo's in his brain stewing up a plan, cooking something up to put you in harm's way and to get him and Doppio out of there. And Doppio's not even going to know. He's not even going to know he's putting you in danger half the time. The weird thing I've always found about Doppio is the fact that him and Diavolo share the same exact body, but Diavolo just grows, 5 inches? Like, I know Doppio cannot be hunching over that much every time he walks out in public. It makes no sense. Like, his whole character, none. No sense at all. But that's all I got for this video. If y'all liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 5K, so of course, anything helps. And until next time, peace.